Hey guys, Mecha-san here with a mecha-related video here. This is Watch Mojo's, or rather, Mojo Plays Top 10 Best Mech Video Games. Starting solid here with the thumbnail having Titanfall 2, and it just also reminds me that we will never probably get Titanfall 3 because EA are a bunch of dumbasses, focusing on just Apex Legends because it's where the money is, so the short-term, quick, or rather, short-term, big payoff money is. They can keep bleeding us. People, stop playing. People, I recommend you stop playing that for about a year. Stop playing those games for, like, say, a month or so. Come on, just, see how much you can hurt EA's bottom line with just 1 month of not playing that game, not spending any money on it or anything like that. Maybe that'll bring a message. There are other games to play. Just saying. If you want to hurt them. Okay, so yeah, and of course we start off here with Metal Wolf Chaos, which people were playing this game on Twitch for Independence Day. It so perfect as well. It's like, you're the president in a giant mech suit fighting a bunch of, like, traitors to the country. Perfect, and it's just so fun. I gotta get back to playing this game. I mean, I beat it, but... Oh, yeah, look at that. Roast chicken, indeed.
Welcome to Mojo Plays. And today, we're counting down our picks.
This is the President of the United States of America that I follow.
For this
Vox
week,
Machina.
I jump into the seat and
I heard about that. Okay, this one, Override 2. Yeah, it's fighting.
Be sure to let us know of any mech games we missed. Quick shout
Oh,
out.
trust me, I will.
In 2012, this mech player versus
I never played.
Crazy fun at launch and still has a community playing to this day.
I never played Hawken. I always want to try to get into it, but again, the more super western, too rugged look was a turn off. I think, didn't it go offline for a bit, but then somehow came back recently this year? Metal Wolf Chaos. Build.
We publish content all week long, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Yeah, let's see. Show them, make me proud.
Extreme Condition.
Good start. Good start here. Like, we start out small, and eventually, well, technically, we started out pretty decent with that vital suit there with the full pod. Small, very small, very rare we see those mechs around the same size as, I guess, some Armor Trooper Votomes. Oh yeah, it's very, very rare that we get mechs that small. And to see it in a game format here, this good, like, God, I still want a toy. Didn't they make like a square, like a PlayArts Kai, one of the main battle suits, something like that? Still want that.
There's something I really like about snow in games. Lost Planet.
But I like the two that can essentially got tie and turn to like a bigger machine.
You have to take out enemies dotted around the map. It's weird, but it makes sense in the story. The game consists of two types of gameplay. On-foot third-person shooter, which is so-so when it comes to depth, but you do get a cool grappling hook.
Yeah.
And the mech portion, or the vital suits. These VSs can be used in some parts of the game, but really come into play when you take on bosses.
Yeah, you need them.
Seems to be
the A-cred
in recent days. Maybe Capcom will give us a re-release someday.
Man, I don't know. I doubt it. This is like one of the early 360 titles. Well, actually, given how Microsoft has gotten into more popularity in Japan, maybe. Of course, people can just buy the original version on the digital storefront and on the Microsoft store, so a remaster would be greatly appreciated, though. I would like to see these the vital suits there like much more with modern graphics and everything. Just see how cool they look. Oh, just how much fearsome the A crit can be. 2002,
When it
yeah.
comes to Mecha-Assault, you probably have a nostalgia trip of playing some intense Mech
Great game arcades
on the original Xbox. Mecha-Assault was
I never
one of
had the
first
original
games to
Xbox,
utilize
so
Xbox Live, and had features we still use today like Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, and even a horde-like mode called Grinder Mode. While Mecha-Assault doesn't stray far from the typical mech third-person shooter,
yeah,
its
this
innovation on the
is
multiplayer side of
clearly
things and
BattleTech, right?
polish set it as
Like, I
one
mean,
of the best mech
everything
games.
screams to Mecha-Assault, like BattleTech, Mech Warrior stuff. And yeah, the design looked like those.
Metal Storm.
Medals? Damn, 891. No, I would not know this. All this game. It's like a power armor, isn't it? Oh, wow.
M308 Gunner figure.
Really?
Production NES card. What makes this game so
I never heard of this. I think maybe I have.
NES game that has the perfect
Give me. I want to try this game out.
Storm is a side-scrolling action platformer with the gimmick being you don't actually control the mech when it comes to platforming.
Really?
Simply press up or down to control the gravity, and your mech will be doing damage on the ground or the ceiling.
Interesting.
Metal Storm is one of those holy grails, though you better be ready to fork over the cash.
How much? How much? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
One of the Enders, the second runner.
Oh, Konami. Just. Kojima, please. You don't have to make another Zone of the Enders, which I would like. You mean it will be a whole mega battle between Konami, which will go on too long, and I want you to do other stuff. But so please, just do a brand new original mecha game, please. It'll get an anime continuation and everything, guaranteed. Oh, I want more of these mech games.
What is there to say about Zone of the Enders 2?
The song's awesome.
It's a mech game directed by Hideo Kojima, so it's pretty bonkers. Zone of the Enders 2 took some of the faults the first game had and ironed it all out. Combat was much faster,
Jehuti, Anubis,
abilities, and more enemy types.
God, the only way it could be better if we have like Idolo, Dolores, and a bunch of others.
Early in the stage of development, ultimately canceled. Zone of the Enders 2
of course
saw two re-releases.
Because we can't have nice things.
HD collection, and the other, Zone of the Enders 2, the second runner.
I've got the PS3 that also came with the big book collector, so
Mars, which took advantage of the PlayStation VR.
Okay, another game that could really use a port to the VR 2, please. I would do anything because I really want a mech game where you can put a VR cockpit. Come on!
Armored Core 2.
Again,
don't. List about mechs
did I?
Not include a game from
Yeah,
the
Armored Core. Come on, you have to have that.
And what better game to put on the list than Armored Core 2? Not open world,
yeah.
but open level, Armored Core 2 allows players to tackle missions how they wish. When it comes to
I gotta go look, because I know I got Last Raven. I got 4, I got 5 options you guys seen. I've got a PSP game.
We want this mech to be light on its feet and not bogged down by the biggest arsenal in the world.
Yeah,
really,
gotta be light.
An Armored Core game could be considered a great mech game. So no matter which you play, you'll
pretty
be in
much
for a treat. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah.
I still gotta play this. I gotta play this here, but what about Xenoblade?
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to be on this list.
I was up. Yeah, kinda wasn't. I mean, I was expecting Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Mechs are a big part of its identity. At first glance, the game looks like an action RPG, and while it's true, mechs are a crucial element nonetheless. While not much changes when it comes
Maybe
to
you think that's gonna be Xenosaga.
it's still the same gameplay style. Our mechs may not be as prominent as the abundance of foes you face throughout the story, but we still get to bust them out, and man, it's fun.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, they are very nice looking.
Front Mission 3.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Does it? I think I played the Front Mission 4.
The third installment in the amazing tactical mech series, Front Mission 3 took some elements of the first two games.
Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Front Mission 4 that I. Yeah, I think for PS2 that's the one I played here. The whole like three stories come together here with one team trying to essentially making off with this corrupted African president or whatever, his gold and all that stuff. The country. I've boy, I remember when I was eagerly anticipating the release of Front Mission 5 here in the West. I remember seeing like the box, a small picture of the black and white box art of the upcoming game in a Hobby Japan, in a Hobby Japan magazine and everything. It's like, only for it never to come out. I'm glad for From Mission First and Second Remake. I will get those on a Switch. Now just please give the other games. Get 3, 4, make an actual Western release of 5. Come on, do it.
Games and boosted them left to switch up the gameplay.
I like From Mission Evolved as well.
Strategy game.
I enjoyed it.
Heavily on RPG elements, though it still
Yeah.
follows the flow of previous entries. Progress through the mission, watch a cutscene, and victory.
Yeah, I mean you get the parts of your mech and everything like that. This RPG made sense, and yeah, you can go in depth here. Like for example, your Wanzer's right arm could have been too damaged. It will take too long to repair. So you got to switch it out with something else here, and it just so happens you recovered a well intact arm from this enemy Wanzer. There's a lot you can do here. A lot of customization, a lot of small things and issues that you can just work with. Oh boy. Yeah, I like the turn-based strategy here. I also like the third-person action game that was From Mission Evolve. Need more of that.
It's sort of one of those if it's not broke, don't fix it situations.
Yeah.
Now, only if we can get more Front Mission games.
Yes! Yes! We do! We really do!
Steel Battalion.
Yeah, that's the thing which the the cornerstone of the game was a massive like controller setup thing, right?
This has to be the most hardcore mech game ever, right? I mean, the game requires a ridiculously huge controller.
Yeah, there we go, exactly. I mean, I would like that here, just to test it out here. It's kind of what I imagine, like, what if they ever goes whole in and making a Gundam game. You'd have, of course, the only problem would be that you'd have to get one side for Federation, one side for Zeon, or one side for Alliance and Zap, blah blah blah, because they both had like different standards.
With tons of buttons and switches. Steel Battalion is what a mech simulator would be if giant mechs were real. It took everything.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, we're real in the 80s aesthetic here because. Yeah, I mean, I see all this, so all the displays and switches. It looks very 80s-esque here. Like, a lot of analog here, so it's hardened, but.
Everything to the next level.
Come on.
And not just with the controls. You have to do small things like use wipers to get mud off your mech, and if it's about to blow up, you'll have to eject, as failure to do so will kill your pilot and delete your save.
I mean, yeah, and if I'm right, this is Mech Warriors, so cockpit in the head. Yeah.
Sadly, the last game we got for Steel Battalion was that Xbox Connect game, and it was horrible.
Yeah. This wasn't even Steel Battalion, was it? I mean, what the last one was like technically set in the Front Mission or something, and like the BattleTech, and this is set in like an alternate world where some sort of virus got out or something that ate silicon. And so, yeah, technology regressed because of silicon.
It'd be cool to see Steel Battalion come to a VR headset for total immersion. Someone please make it happen.
Yes, VR headset.
Into the Breach.
How
can a little indie mech game be so good? Into the
Breach
is another strategy mech game. Humanity is attacked by giant monsters, and to save the human race, we have to jump into what else? Giant robots.
So Pacific Rim.
You can control 3 mechs at a time to complete objectives in a set number of turns. While most games in the genre would be won by simply overpowering the enemies, Into the Breach cannot be won that way. True strategy must be displayed here, not brute force.
I like that.
Titanfall 2.
They'd have to be pretty high on the list.
Not only is
See how high? Okay, I think let's go with the number 1 or number 2.
Titanfall 2 took the great gunplay and movement from the first game and added a more impactful story all about the bond between a pilot and his mech.
Yep.
Wait, did you just call me pilot?
Yeah, you're a pilot, man, Cooper.
Over the years, Titanfall 2 has become a cult classic, mainly due to the curious release date, being released between 2 juggernauts of the genre, Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Which I liked Infinite Warfare. I know it didn't get that good, but what were you thinking? It's like you put it between. It's like they send it out to die. Heck, there's an upcoming game. There's a game actually coming out in like a month or so, or something like. And the studio actually didn't delay it, but they accelerated the release a month, making a month come out a month earlier, because they did not want that game to go up against Starfield. That's what you do. When you put the game in the date here, which pits it against big time, you know they're gonna like get all the attention. You either delay the game or you accelerate the release.
Sadly, it seems Titanfall will remain a cult classic, as it will most likely never get a 3rd entry.
Yeah, don't remind that fucking bullshit.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out some other clip.
Can't say I'm surprised there weren't that many Japanese games here, particularly the Gundam. We did get Zone of the Ender, so... And yeah, Zone of the Ender and Lost Planet. And a surprise one here with the oldest game here, Mech Storm. I'm interested. Could have gotten an honorable mention for Metal Wolf Chaos. I mean, come on, that game was awesome. That game was a delight. But Armored Core, of course, you gotta have that. Again, more anime. I would like more anime stuff here. Gundam. Oh boy. Okay, they need make more Gundam games here, but not the ones set in, say. We have plenty of turn-based strategy ones here, like with the SD games and what have you, the Gundam and Super Robot Wars, and even the fighting games here. Like, no offense to any of those games, I enjoy those games, but lately it's all been just that here. It's been turn-based, or it's been straight up like arcade fighting games. Give me ones where it goes back into the story, like retelling the story, sometimes adding in new stuff here. And it's not just like, you know, they're doing it via 2D fighting format here. It's like, go back to like Journey to Jaburo, Encounters in Space. Do again Armored Core again from Software. Another Century episode, please. I keep begging for that. Macross. Well, technically, yeah, Macross still gets games released here. I mean, we got some games for the PlayStation Vita, which I gotta play. Macross 30, I hear, was incredible. Like, they did time travel and actually made it make sense. Made it work. I've got to Please, give me a translation of that kind of a game. Oh, oh God, I can go on. I can go on, but yeah. Point is, more of those story games. That's what I'm saying, which is a simulator. Hell, they brought up like how they wish VR. You gave Zone of the Enders a VR form, for PS VR 1. I don't get why you haven't done the same treatment for some of the popular games here. Like I said, Gundam, Across would make perfect sense here, and so many others. But going back to the list here, yeah, I'm not surprised Battletech got a few. I love being reminded of Lost Planet. That game needs more recognition. Give it a remaster. Titanfall. Why can't we? What do you gotta do? I think we just gotta go to frickin' the heads of EA and just beat them to an inch of their life in order for them to. I know, this is the part where I would say that I don't promote violence here on a human being, but that would imply that the senior staff, the CEOs of EA are human to begin with, so. Alright, everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment what you all thought. Like, subscribe for more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.